Hello, I'm Reverend Jeff Snyder, and this is an episode of Beyond Loaves and Fishes. Not a full episode, not a Bible study, but just a moment for reflection together. I was impressed lately by generosity, and several items came to my attention, and I want to pass them along to you. We'll start with a little bit of Bible reading on generosity. We'll take a look at Proverbs 12. For this, about verses 23 through 28. I think that will get the job done. So, it reads, "The desires of the righteous end up well, but the expectations of the wicked bring wrath. Those who give generously receive more, but those who are stingy with what is appropriate will grow needy. Generous persons will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. People curse those who hoard grain, but they bless those who sell it. Those who look for good will find favor, but those who seek evil, it will come to them. Those who trust in their wealth will wither, but the righteous will thrive like leafy trees." All right, those are good verses about generosity, and I wanted to share a few things with you. To prosper means largely for a community to do well together, to pull each other up. That was the original traditional term, prosper. It's not you will gain a Mercedes-Benz and live in a big house. That's not prospering. And generosity these days, it comes in so many forms. I wanted to bring up two to you today. My wife works with a group of women who have been costuming for a high school musical. They've done this for years, and they really know how to crank out the costumes when they're needed. Well, needless to say, the high school musical this year was put on hold because of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. They don't know if they'll be able to get back to it or not. But in the meantime, they're not going to let that sewing talent go to waste. And so they have been in contact with our local hospital, and the local hospital gave them the materials they would need to make masks to use in the hospital with tie strings on them, masks that they need just to keep everyone safe. And they've made 200 of these in a very short amount of time and turned them back to the hospital. And my wife's friend, Patty Beam, has also been making masks for her family with material that's not of the same caliber that you'd need in the hospital, but is safe and washable and can be reworn. And she's made them for her family and for her friends. And I was really pleased the other day because she made one for me as well. And here it is. And I can have my Eagles colors on while I stay safe when I'm out grocery shopping and keep others safe. It was an act of generosity that's also quite helpful in a time of crisis. So I just wanted to share that with you. And another one of our church members, Melissa, who works in the healthcare industry, she passed along some really interesting information from Delaware County, from Services for the Aging, and I wanted to pass that on to you today. For those of you who this might be really useful information. And it reads as follows: during the COVID-19 pandemic, the County of Delaware, this is Delaware, Pennsylvania, Services for the Aging, COSA, and the Community Transit are partnering to offer seniors an alternative to in-person grocery shopping. Community Transit drivers are available to get grocery lists and payment from seniors and shop and deliver their items. Seniors can stay in their homes. The cost of the shopping and delivery will be subsidized by COSA. To contact Community Transit for this service, call 215-900 2519. Here is another act of generosity, another way to reach out to others who are in need. This is a wonderful thing. And when you get up each morning, when you're celebrating the fact that you have another day to live, in this time of stress and struggle and uncertainty, think about what you can do for other people, because reaching out in some way, being generous in even the smallest way, helps us to feel better. It helps us to leave stress aside. It helps us to look for what is good and not what is wicked, because if you seek the wicked, you'll find it. So it's looking for what is good, being able to do what is good for someone else, which makes all of us feel better. And it might be something like this, where you share a message online, where you get a hold of a friend on the phone, where you spend a little time on one of the many ways to see each other face to face via video. So you can maintain your distance, keep everybody safe, but still stay in touch with the people that you love. These are all small acts of generosity, small acts of kindness. And in this time, when things are as challenging as they are, those small acts of generosity, well, they feel a lot bigger to those who receive them. And it is a real blessing in people's days. And it's a chance for us to share the blessings that we have received from God with others. So do what you can. Be generous, and we will all get through this together. We're all part of the same human race. We're all living on the same beautiful creation, and we really can help each other in very small ways to help get through a challenging time. Well, God bless you, and I wish you all the best today. I'll talk to you again